refused to listen. There had been another Alice. The Queen of Hearts had killed them, chopped off their head, and she might do the same to you. And you wanted to run. You wanted to run and leave this castle and this queen behind you. She was still glaring at you, her dark eyes burning as her anger grew and grew. Realizing that you had to do something, you made your choice. It was a scary thing, refusing a queen's command, but her vicious glare was even more terrifying, though she was rather light. Katrina suddenly seemed to be twice her size as she screamed out, "Cards! Quickly!" At her cry, a deck full of card guards burst out and surrounded you. Swords and spears were pointed all around your neck in a sharp circle. The Queen of Hearts glared at you, her face twisted in rage and fury as her whole body seemed to shake. "Take Alice to their quarters and lock them up until they behave!" Hands wrapped around you tightly, dragging you away as the card guard shouted and jeered insults at you. "Come along, Alice. We'll see to it that you behave."
"Get moving."
"This is what you get for breaking the rules." "For disrespecting our queen." "For refusing to play the game." The door was slammed and locked, trapping you in the shadows of a lavish, girlish bedroom. Outside, you could still hear the queen screaming at her guards. "Oh, they'll play! I'll make them play!" What game were you meant to play? What rules had you broken? And the other Alice? Had the queen really killed them? Thoughts of some poor person being torn away to this twisted land and beheaded ran through your mind. Oh, what was going to happen to you? You slid down against the door, staring into the darkness as you did. All around you were shadows, lumps and shapes, moonlight streaming across them from the barred window. Barred, and the door was locked. You were trapped, not only in this castle, but in this terrible, horrible wonderland. You were left there for the night. Hours passed with you pacing back and forth until eventually you were exhausted. Tired, you curled up upon the couch and you fell into a deep, heavy sleep. Your dreams were twisted and tormenting as you tossed and turned all night as awful images passed through your dreams. Girls, boys, men and women, hundreds of them, smiling and sobbing, lined up one by one. The darkness around them swirled, and from its shapes appeared people. A smiling woman hovering above the scene, a tall stranger with a steaming teacup, a woman holding a clock, numbers falling out of it, two women giggling and whispering to each other, a tall, skinny girl playing with a knife, a knight in a red cloak, and her, the queen. Smiling and sobbing, the girls and boys vanished one by one, until there was no one left but you. The shadows began to laugh and scream, creeping closer and closer as their voices shattered the eerily soft darkness. "Alice, our darling, we're ever so glad that you came back to us. Play with us." "Alice? Should we?" "We shall." "Our dear." "Alice?" "Alice." "Alice?" You awoke with a start, opening your eyes only to see the Queen of Hearts glaring down at you with her dark, dark eyes. A frown was fixed upon her red lips as she shook you a little harder. "You are a lazy little thing. Well, I'll teach you better. You behaved very badly, Alice, and I am quite unhappy." Yanking you up, the Queen began to pull you away as you fought and struggled in her surprisingly iron grip. "No more fighting! You're going to play the game, Alice, whether you like it or not." You are sour, Alice. The Queen of Hearts was made very unhappy by your behavior. Naughty Alice. If you wish to keep your head, you better start behaving nicely instead.